Yo, yo, 687 friends. I'm going to play an album side for you for a while. Lots of stuff to do around here, but I figure you'd rather listen to music than just wait. Hi! Happy Friday, y'all. Y'all. How's everybody? It's going to take me a little while to get into some kind of groove. Should you smoke a bong now or later? Well, I'm going to have an edible, so you can do whatever you want, Muddy. The world is your shit oyster. All right, folks. It's been a very busy day. I'm going to try to completely slow it down and get into show mood because I want show mood, one, and I haven't stopped all freaking day. Big 24 hours. It's been a long while. I booked my trip to San Francisco back in July. The last of my 75 milligram edibles, man. Mary's Super Strength Sativa Bunnies. Galata's got some tunes for us, so that's going to help right away. Put us in a mood. Yeah, so I booked my flight for San Francisco back in July. Because I figured I'd save money, you know? Book it nice and easy, nice and quick. I even spent the extra $50 to get the seat in the aisle so that I have leg space, because I don't feel like spending 7 hours on a plane all cramped up. It's like, yeah, man, gonna do this. Now, the problem is that when you book your flight way too advanced, especially in the middle of a pandemic, they change your shit around like crazy. So at one point, they had me flying to Toronto and doing an overnight. No, sorry, flying to San Francisco. I have to get to, where does Nelson live? I forgot what the airport is in California that Nelson lives at. It's not LA. In any case, it's not LA, it's not in San Francisco, it's in between. I forgot the name of the airport. And that's where it is that I gotta go, because I'm gonna spend a couple of days with Nelson and Janice, right? They moved my flight so that I have an overnight in San Francisco for 8.5 hours. And then they send me to Fresno. That's what it is, Fresno. Right? So it's like, well, what the fuck's the point? I mean, you're taking me to San Francisco. It's like I'm trying to get to Fresno. Doesn't work. So my flight's been kind of up in the air for months now. Haven't been able to figure it out. And the online thing's a real pain in the ass. So it's like even if you try to change your flight, they kind of don't let you. So I've been battling with this for at least a few months. Finally, yesterday, less than 30 days or about 30 days away from the trip, now's when they start getting more serious, right? Finally, I'm able to change my flight, and I don't have to do an 8.5 hour or a 10-hour layover at San Francisco. So everything's booked. And everything seems a little clearer now. It's taken an enormous amount of anxiety from me. On the 28th, I leave. And I head off to Fresno. Gonna hang out with my homie, Nelson, Janice. We're gonna do stuff. From there, we're gonna leave on the Friday morning, head off to San Francisco, and meet everybody for the weekend. Literally, I have not known what my itinerary was for the last bunch of months, and it's caused me a great deal of anxiety. I mean, you know, it could be argued that I get anxious too quickly. Fine. I mean, put yourself in my place. Is it the kind of thing that would make you anxious? It's the kind of thing that made me anxious in any case. I need more hand cream. Fucking knuckles are all smashed up. So, what it means, folks, is that the end of the streak now has a date. The 27th, Sunday, February 27th will be the end of the streak. I think I did the math like poorly because I do all math poorly. I think that corresponds with virus broadcast number 716. Lot of fucking broadcasts, man. 716, boy. I mean, there's a part of me, I don't know, that feels like, fuck, I could have done longer. I could have gone 2 full years. And I mean, I'm not going very far from 2 full years, right? 730, I'm 14 days. I'm basically 2 weeks away from doing 2 consecutive fucking years. And I mean, it's something that I'd like to say I did, but I mean, it's got to come to an end at some point. I got to fucking learn how to live with. Whatever, thanks, Andre. So, that's it, folks. The end of the streak. Hold on, Polam. I just need the mouse for a second so I can get my chat and my windows in order so I can actually just chat to you guys and put myself in a little bit of a mood. I really am massively happy to see all of you here. Okay. Hiya, Darns. Let me read your comments. You just smoked a spliff. Good for you, man. Yeah, guys, get your smoke on, man. I see already a couple of requests, so I'm really happy about that. Let's enjoy the afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna tell stories, but I'm gonna obviously play a ton of music as well, right? Who is it? Tamra that says that Fresno's a shithole. Yeah, Fresno might be a shithole, but it's easier for them to come and pick me up in Fresno at the airport than it is to pick me up in LA, right? So I'm getting picked up in Fresno. We're going to hang out for a little bit. And from there, the weekend is now happening. Makes me happy. Wendy Portledge says we're going to have fun, but we're going to miss you. Yeah, listen, we'll be around. We're going to try to do a show from there. We're going to try to kind of like, the show's going to be different. It's not going to be me talking all the time kind of thing, but we'll see if we can't set up something in the room. What it is that I want to do very much is put together a sound system when we get there. So get a couple of turntables, get maybe a mixer, or at least just one turntable, just get a stereo so that all of us can hang out. And now we can finally start planning all of this because it's like, fuck, okay, now I know. It's like the trip is a month away, done. But the Iron Man streak ends. The Iron Man streak ends. If the math is right, 716 straight. Is there a hotel information posted somewhere? Yeah, there is. Put up the link to the, what's it called, to the Discord channel. We're going to be talking about it a whole lot more now too, okay? So, even if you guys decide last minute to come and join us, come and join us. It's only for patrons, okay? So, it's a party for us, but doesn't matter what level. If you're a $2 patron, if you're a patron, you're in, your family. It's a family reunion, And it makes me really happy to know that lots of us are going to be there. That makes me massively fucking happy. Me and Janice and Nelson are going to be there. Pizza Boy and Sabi the Unicorn are going to be there. Uma and Roxy. Cockblood, I'm hoping will be there as well. Jits, I hope so much. I'll fucking pray to Jesus every day if it helps get you there. I want to hang out with you in a very bad way, Jits. It's going to be fun, man. Because I know that you're a big stoner, so I like the idea of hanging out with people who are bigger stoners than me. I know it's going to be fun, And, yeah, flights to San Francisco are cheap. Carpentier, man, you have no idea how much I really fucking hope you can come. I mean, look, it's whatever. You guys, if you can make it, you make it. If you can't make it, it's okay, obviously. But I'd love to see really as many of you as I possibly can. And it looks like we're going to be at least a dozen people there. Drive-by truckers coming. I forgot who else. Metal Andrew, you said you can't make it, eh? But a good bunch of us. There's going to be at least a dozen of us. And if you can't make San Francisco, it's as I've mentioned, yeah, Chubbs is coming. Fucking super, super happy that Chubbs is coming. And, I mean, if you don't make San Francisco, you can make Montreal in the summer. Mac Attack's there, fucking right. What we need to do is we need to make a list of everyone who's showing up. I don't know how we can do that, but if we can just have a complete list of everyone that's showing up and add to it kind of thing, that'll be good. But there is a San Francisco link in the Discord channel, so you can put that up there. So that's been taken care of. I got my booster this morning, early this morning, and I'm not feeling any ill effects at all. I mean, my arm hurts a little bit. It feels like they injected cement into my arm. You know, it's kind of painful a bit, but nothing big. It sounds like my wife got the worst of it. But I'm feeling 100% fine, you know? And what it is that's really been keeping me busy right up until the last minute, and I'm a little bit in disarray down here. That is, I got my IKEA shelves. Now, I know that I'm not the only one who's dealt with this, but there's been fucking delays on furniture, just like, what do they call it, supply issues and stuff like that, right, with the shipping and all this. Issues everywhere. IKEA was definitely one of those places. The shelves, the Kallax shelves have been gone for months. Finally, they got in. They were supposed to arrive yesterday. They finally got here today. So I put together, basically, as soon as I got the shelves, I started putting together my shelves. See, but what it means, and you guys will see it eventually. I'm going to take a video of what the record cave looks like type of thing, the archive. What it means when you put in the new shelving, like now it's really going to be final shelving where everything's supposed to be. What it means is you got to change where the extension cords are because everything's got to be wired differently. The collection takes a massive change. Like basically it's going to be it's going to be like moving an iceberg. Because every part of this collection will have to move from here to here. Not a whole lot, right? Just a bit. A few feet maybe sometimes. The problem is that when you move things for a few feet, everything moves a few feet. And it means you got to carry the records. So I got to move basically 8,000 records. I am not even kidding. I'm going to have to move 8,000 records in order to get everything where it is. Of course, I'm going to feel amazing when that happens. But right now, everything's basically completely up in the air. Dino Girl, yeah, I forgot, you're in Cali, right? Dino Girl, come down, man. Bring over your boyfriend. I mean, we don't know your boyfriend, but we know he's around. We know he's a patron. We'd absolutely love to have him and you there. I mean, obviously, everybody's going to know you a lot more because you do the talking. But, yeah, there's a big job here. On the other hand, I know that I can't wait until everything's where it is. You know, the archive's my pride and joy. I've put many hours into this archive. I've put fucking tens of thousands of dollars into this archive, even more, hundreds of thousands. Over the years, definitely, I've spent definitely well over $100,000 on music. I mean, so this is my life's work. You know, I'm not just saying that, it's my life's work. It really is. I'm a librarian, just not books, records. But so to be able to kind of like have my life's work finally where everything is supposed to be is something that excites me a lot. However, nothing's where it needs to be right now, so things are a little bit stressful. That's why I started a little late. And that's why the show might have a few glitches, but maybe not. I'm not really sure. We'll see. In any case, I'm here now. It feels good to know that there's a date. And it's going to be an interesting month. I don't know what the month is going to be like, but it's going to be an interesting month. It's 2 years of my life. That's coming in 2 years of my life almost consecutively. 2 years minus 2 weeks of my life. And the streak's over after that. And it's going to culminate exactly like I said it would. All those years ago when we were all when we were all kind of like panicked. This is before a lot of you were here. I'm talking about before the whole Radiohead thing even happened. You know? I had said back then, just basically to give us all hope. You don't have to worry, you know. My constant refrain, what it is that I used to say over and over again, and I mean it, is we can't be afraid of the fact that we're about to go through an extraordinarily difficult time. There's no roadmap for what we're going through because none of us have ever suffered through a pandemic. But I do know one thing. Steel sharpens steel. Fire fucking makes diamonds. Basically, difficult times reveal your character. Times of great difficulty will always reveal your character, whatever that is, good, bad, and ugly. It'll reveal everything. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that over this period of time, that's exactly what it's done for me. You've seen the good sides of me, you've seen the bad sides, the ugly sides, you've seen it all. Because you can't hide. I'm proud of how things turned out. But it's coming to an end. The streak is, the show isn't. I mean, the show's still going to happen, right? But the streak's coming to an end. Nearly 2 years of my life. And when I said to you, way back then, remember folks, what happens now will reveal who you are. How it is that you come through this difficult time will reveal who you are. And when it's all said and done, we're all going to meet, and it's all going to be like a family affair, a family reunion. And now all of a sudden it's just a month away. I made that realization yesterday. Is it February 27th the last day? February 27th is the Sunday, right? This should be like 716, I think. Please do the math for me. 716, it's over. And I posted it up on Discord late at night yesterday. And I looked and Muddy said, I won't lie, I'm probably going to shed a tear. And the fact is I don't know what that's going to be like. I don't fucking know what it's going to be like, man. I just put my head down and I did this over and over and over and over and over again. But I'm thinking now that I know what the date is, I'm likely going to start thinking about it. I'm likely going to start trying to put some perspective on it. Will that be the last day for real? Unless I can't travel. In which case you guys are going to catch me massively depressed if that won't happen. Unless something happens that I can't travel. But my guess is that I'm going to be able to travel without any problem. I mean, I think you know already that, and I mean it. You're going to come, everybody is welcome. As long as you're a patron, be vaccinated. I don't care what your rights and freedoms are. If you want to have your rights and freedoms, respect my rights to not be around somebody who's not vaccinated. Because I have a family to think of, and I can't afford to get sick. I can't afford to spend 10 days in isolation. That's the deal. But I know that that's going to be happening, It's going to be respectful. When we get out there, we're going to mask up. We're going to follow all the mandates. We're going to do everything, at least, I think that that's going to happen. When we're home, when we're at the hotel, then it's a different thing. We're just us. And we can hang out and we can relax. And like I said, I got a suite, so all of us are going to be able to fucking hang out, man. It's going to be cool. Fuck, what does it all mean, though? I don't know. I am telling you, though, that I'm really happy we've done it. I'm still trying to figure out what the schedule is going to look like at the end when I come back in March. What's the March schedule going to look like? I don't know, folks. I don't. I'm going to want to do some daytimes. I'm going to want to do some night times. I think at this point in the game, the way it is that I'm looking at it, and I mean, nothing's set in stone, but I'm thinking do Monday afternoon, maybe. Take off Monday night. Take off all of Tuesday. And that's my kind of like holiday. I'm thinking maybe Monday, Tuesdays are the days that I'm going to be off. Maybe Monday afternoon off too, but do the Sunday and make the Sunday really the end of the week, and Monday, Tuesday, gone. Come back on the Wednesday. How does that sound? I don't know yet, though. We got a bunch of requests already. That's really going to make my life a lot easier right now. I don't think that I'm going to have any trouble finding the records. I've moved some stacks around, but I haven't moved them around so that the records are completely lost. But, when I come back, my guess is that the classical stacks will be in place. I now have the proper positioning and everything to put all the classical stacks where they need to be, and I can start organizing them properly. Jits, is there going to be a stream for the suite? That's the idea. Yeah. I'm going to have a laptop. Polem's going to have a laptop. We're going to bring all this stuff with us, and we're going to try to make it happen. It's not going to be me doing the show. It's going to be us. So maybe we'll fix up a frame so that there's two cameras, one camera at one place, another camera at another place kind of thing, And just make it so that we can hang out and talk. And it's not going to just be me talking. It's going to be you guys hanging out with us. Okay? I don't know how that's going to look, but my personal goal is to try to make it as inclusive as possible and make you feel like, hey, guess what? We might be down there, but we kind of still want to hang out with you. So we'll play some tunes, that kind of thing. Lots of excitement. Shouldn't file my classical because it takes up too much space. No, dude. The classical needs the classical needs to be organized. The classical is a big part of the collection that I really need to have up. I miss playing it. I do. I miss not having it completely disorganized. Bad deck. Why San Francisco? Because there's a lot of people out on the West Coast, and we figured it'd be a nice place to meet. The entire idea here, before everything, okay, the entire idea with the traveling was always that what we do here and the show isn't only going to be the show. The show and the community, the dive bar and everything, will go on the road too, because I want to do that. I want to spend weekends in different areas. I want to try different foods. I want to see different record shops. And San Francisco is a perfect place for all of that to happen. I've never visited San Francisco, so we just picked it as the first place. But I mean, we had a plan for New York that fell through COVID. But I mean, San Fran, Montreal, Europe is exactly the way it's looking, Marmalade. As a matter of fact, I can tell you right now what the deal is going to be. San Fran is March, right? Montreal is going to be July 1st to July 5th, about that kind of thing. You can come a few days before, leave a few days after, no problem. But basically, the entire point there is that July 1st is Canada Day, so it's a holiday for us. And July 4th is a holiday is Independence Day. So basically, it allows you guys to plan your weekends. Maybe instead of losing a ton of days at work kind of thing, you can kind of work around holidays that you're already paid for. And it'll give us a good long while to spend. Plus, we're going to have a home base. We're going to have my house. Right? So, it's a good way for things to be done on the cheap. We got a home base. There's a familiarity. I'm going to be able to tell you exactly where to do things. It's going to be awesome. And yes, Europe is... I'd be looking at Europe at probably October or something like that. And at the moment, this is obviously something that can change. Germany is exactly where it is that I'm looking at, Dr. Jekyll. Exactly. I'm probably going to go see Bart in Hamburg. Oktoberfest, motherfucker. We want to do Oktoberfest, I can do Oktoberfest. That can happen. But for me, I mean... I've been talking to Bart and, we've been meaning to meet up forever, and it hasn't happened in years. So he's in Hamburg now. Yeah. Going down to Germany, fucking right. Do records, Take the train to Amsterdam, take the train, a couple hours in the day and go somewhere else. Yeah, man, I mean, Europe is so easy to travel, right? It's going to be amazing. And from there, we don't know. I mean, Pizza Boy's telling me, hey, we should do Nashville. I got to tell you, you can sell me on Nashville. There's a lot of music in Nashville. There's an entire history there, so it's like, fuck, I'd go to Nashville. Colorado, I'd probably want to go check out Colorado. Texas. Where do they have the fucking South by Southwest? Over there. I don't want to go to the crazy fucking gun Texas place. Texas sounds like the kind of place I don't want to fucking go. But where they have South by Southwest, I hear is different, so that's probably a good one, And from there, pretty much anywhere. Austin, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. For my Canadian friends, for all Canadian patrons, trip down to Vancouver. Trip down to Toronto. Toronto's a fucking 5-6 hour drive for me. I mean, I wouldn't drive, I'd take the train. But that's easy enough. Darn says that his friend lived in Nashville, didn't like it, then he loves music. Yeah, but the thing is that Nashville's going to have tons of records. You know what I mean? And when we're talking about COVID restrictions and stuff, that shit's not going to happen until 2023. Like this year is already all planned out. This year I got my trips planned out. Right? San Francisco is going to happen in a month. Montreal is going to happen during the summer around Independence Day for both our countries, the States and Canada. And October is going to happen for Europe. That's the plan. Have I ever been to Chicago? No. You do not have to twist my arm to go to Chicago, dude. I'd go to Chicago in a fucking split second. you know? So, I haven't been able to talk about this a whole lot because everything's really up in the air. Everything's really been up in the air with gingivitis, my flight, everything. I live in Canada. There's a whole bunch of things. It's been anxiety-inducing. Now, it can absolutely be said that I get anxious too quickly. Sure, I accept that. But I get anxious. What do you want me to tell you? But one of the things that's made me anxious over the last 3-4 weeks, that's what's made me anxious. It's been fucking horrible. You try to kind of like, you know, soldier forward and stuff, but it's really fucking hard to soldier forward when it's just you're worried about everything. Yeah, stress, dude. It's just, the stress is fucked, you know? I don't like it. You don't need to tell me about Dusty Groove, dude. I've been buying from Dusty Groove since the early 2000s. Dusty Grooves was one of the first places that used to sell records online. I used to buy records from Dusty Grooves before fucking eBay. Yeah, Reggie's. I got a friend down there too, Johnny Vomit. I'd probably look him up when I'm there, you know? So what I'm saying is everything that we have here that we've done, right? That we've created really a sense of intimacy amongst ourselves, that we've created a sense of family, we feel like we know each other. I promised years ago that we were going to take that to the next level. It's about to go down. I'm happy about it, real happy about it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together all of these records. I can see the requests. We'll get them done. If you ever go to Hamburg, I can always meet up with you and Bart and go see some record stores. Gonzo, Hamburg is happening. What I'm telling you in which case is that we will be meeting each other in October. It's happening. And Bart's real fucking loose about how we do things there too. I mean, I know the trains are amazing. I mean, if you're going to be living in Germany, you might even have a car. If you got a car, it'll make things way easier, right? But it doesn't matter. One way or another, we're going to be able to move around. And when I make it to Europe, I'm going to make sure that I stay a good week. At least, you know? Berlin. Yeah, baby. I've been to Berlin. I like Berlin. Uma! My flight is booked, Uma. Everything's done. The streak ends at 716 days. Done. We're at 687 today. At 816, it's finished. At 716 days, done. Somehow that makes me a little bit nervous. It gives me a little bit of a nervous feel in the pit of my stomach. Yeah, that's exactly it. Because February 27th is going to be the last day. That's on a Sunday. On the 28th is a Monday. That's when I hop a plane, head off to Fresno. Janet's going to come and pick me up at the airport. We're going to go get biscuits and gravy. Janet absolutely has to take me to where she eats her biscuits and gravy. I have to have these biscuits and gravy very badly. All right, folks. Let me try to put myself in regular show mood here. Edibles are going to be kicking in. Fuck, actually, what's it called? Cockblood just showed up. It'd be really cool if Sonora and Dub shows up too. We got to know Sonora and Dub through Cockblood. I really like that guy. I don't know if he's here, so maybe he's here and I'm talking about him now. Maybe he's not, but I really like the guy. He's, besides being every bit as nice as Cockblood says he is and always has, he knows his music. The fucker knows his music. And he's a lifer. You know, to me, that's the most important thing. The people over here, man, we're not normal. Our love of music is another step. Everybody says they love music, but we're another step. We spend a fucking fortune. We wait for a fucking paycheck to come in so that we can blow it on records. I mean, you think I don't know you animals do that? Fuck, I've been doing it since my teens. And I'm massively proud of the fact that we do that. One thing that makes me happy too, I've read about all these, just people are acting like complete dipshits on planes. What makes me happy about that is that my layovers are in Canada. So we got dipshits in Canada too, but they're nowhere near as bad as Florida dipshits. You know what I mean? They're nowhere near as bad as Texas dipshits. The rights and freedoms people. Why do I mention that? Because one thing I don't want to do is get caught on a fucking plane with some fucking douchebag who's going to get drunk because they're all nervous and they're going to start making a big deal about masks. I don't want to fucking deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. As far as I'm concerned, you cannot fucking pay flight attendants enough right now. You know? Yeah, Eric Clapton and don't forget Dr. Joe Rogan. Dr. Rogan. The doctor to all of the intelligent athletes. So, I know the rights and freedoms people are out there. I don't want to deal with them. I'd rather not have to be around them. So, my stopover here in Canada, what they're going to do is they're going to take us from Montreal to Vancouver, and the Vancouver is where it is that we're going to have a bit of a layover. They're chill in Vancouver. I'm not going to have any issues. From Vancouver, go to Fresno, don't have to fucking meet anybody. Get in the car, that's it, done. On the way back, no layovers and I'm going to leave from San Francisco straight to Toronto and from Toronto to Montreal. So in other words, I'm hoping that all of that means that I don't have to deal with anybody who's going to start making fucking issues on the plane. I want to fucking fly on a plane. I want to have my mask on. I want to stay nice and quiet. I don't want to have to argue. I don't want to have to sit next to I don't want any of that. To me, that's something that's going to stress me out. That's the kind of shit that stresses me out. And people's manners on planes have gotten significantly worse. Significantly. So, as long as I can avoid that, I'm good. How long is the flight from Quebec to BC? It's a long one, dude. It's like 7 hours long. From there, it's about 3 hours from Vancouver to Fresno. You know? And that's it, folks. Imagine that. Been talking this entire time about how it is that we're going to get it done, and now we're getting it done. I'm going to say, I said it. I say it, I do it. I say it, I do it. I've said it. Now it's going to get done. And the best part is that we're going to be able to hang out together. It's going to be the best. People are demanding and impatient because everybody's fed up. Everybody's stressed, everybody. No matter what side you're on, everybody's stressed. Nobody wants it to continue. It sucks, but, you know? I would say the last show should break your old marathon record, but you need sleep. I don't know what you mean by you say the last show should break the old marathon record. Dude, the marathon's never going to be repeated. The marathon, you can forget it. It's never happening. This is it. We've done the marathon. We're in the middle of the marathon. We're on day 687 of 816. Once that marathon's over, there's no fucking... 716. There's not going to be any attempt to break it again. It's fucking stupid to do it. Oh, you mean my record for my time on air? No, you're crazy. I could never do that for the last show. There's no chance, dude. On the Sunday is going to be the last show. I'm going to be at the airport by like about 3:30 a.m. I took the earliest flight out. I always do that. I don't like doing it in the middle of the day. So the earliest flight out is like 6 o'clock a.m. kind of thing. So it means I got to be there way early. Definitely not going to be any 12 or 13 hour shows. What's the longest show that we ever did consecutively? 13 hours? Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to deal with minimal bullshit. Yeah, Caretaker was part of that marathon, yes. You know. So look at that. It's all beginning to come full circle. Even as I'm saying all of this, my mind's kind of like adjusting. It's like I can actually focus. There's an end. It's weird. Fossil Hunter. Much love to Valoria. I guess you're familiar with Valoria, eh? I like Valoria. I very much like Valoria. We're going to be going back to Valoria, there's no doubt. Fatty Boom Boom and Hippie Sarah are most likely going to be there. I mean, they're going to be, they're playing safe too with like, vaccine protocols and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to make them feel a whole lot better to know that, with us, we're all going to be cool. We're all going to be, respectful of each other. Where's Gary? Gary's been having some internet problems. Spoke to him. He'll be on when he can. Gabby's been gone for a little while. Maybe she listens on the side. There's a few people that just listen off to the side for a bit, and that's fine. You know what the best part is? I didn't know that you were a girl, by the way, Hannah. Fossil Hunter? No, I know. You know that you're welcome to join us in San Francisco, right? Yeah. No, Muddy's right. It's like he's saying, hey, what happened to Gabby? What happened to Gary? What happened to Andolini? They're around. That's the dive bar. People come in and out, and when they come back, we're happy to see them. Campbell's here. Campbell's been gone for a while, but Campbell's here now. So we're happy to see him. You know what I'm saying? I dig our vibe. All right, folks. Let me work on getting you these records. Yeah, Bronco Billy doesn't show up nearly often enough, but you can absolutely be sure that Bronco Billy, we're going to be making an effort to hit him up because he's in California and he's been talking about coming to the trip. I absolutely want to hang out with that dude. He's a good dude. You know? All right. I'm going to play some Black Country New Road. Is that the name of the band? As far as I know, there's a new album that's coming out. So I'm going to play some of that, and It might go beyond just one song. I don't think it will, but it might go beyond one song because I'm going to take the opportunity to just go chase down the records that I need to play your requests. And we'll go from there. Look at us. Do you know that I asked Nelson and Polam? They were the ones who were on. Is something wrong with me? I asked them. And I think the reason it is that I mean all of that is because I feel calmer. I mean, at least lately. I'm not jumping off, I'm just, gonzo isn't necessarily a wild frenetic energy, or it hasn't been for a little while. I feel just kind of calm. I don't want to yell. The fact that we're doing things as we are, it's patrons only, we've established that. We've established that it's kind of like a dive bar aesthetic and stuff like that, has made it so that I don't have to deal with as much aggravation. That's something that's really worked well for me. But it's funny that I worry about it. It's like, well, wait a second. If I'm not calm and if I'm not fucking, yelling and screaming and all the rest of this, does that mean that the show's gotten boring? Does that mean that I've gotten boring? I mean, if that's the case, then that's the case. I don't want to have to put it on. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to start acting all half-cocked because it's like, oh, that's what they expect. No, man. But, yeah, shit's a bit calm. Carpentier, bliss. You know it, baby. As a matter of fact, Carpentier, more than that, you get your ass over to San Francisco, and you can know that it's me that's going to be getting a whole bunch of drugs for all of us, man. That's something that I look forward to doing. It's going to be good, man. Yeah, the dive bar is always going to be around. That's what the magic of the place. That's the magic of the dive bar. You're right. So people come and go. Right? But the dive bar is always here. And people drop into the dive bar when they can. I mean, you don't have to. You come because you want to. I mean, you don't go visit a fucking bar because you have to. You go visit a bar because you want to. But you're doing okay, Campbell? As long as you're doing okay, man. I'm done with death. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of all of it. It's been a mental drain. I don't want to argue with anybody. I don't want to do nothing anyway. The thing that I'm looking most forward to, you know what it is? Figuring out what it means to live with COVID. This idea of it's going to disappear, okay, it won't disappear. But it's time to fucking just start living with it. You know what I mean? Time to start, So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's at, and I think that's where we're at right now. March for me is the beginning of starting to live with it. Yes, it's a ball of stress. It's anxiety. But trying to get there, I'm done with the rest. You can't cook a good brisket. Dude, you're a food guy, man. If your sense of smell isn't the same, I mean, hopefully it'll come back. I'm guessing it'll come back. Yeah, that would bug me. I mean, for anyone who really likes food to lose some sense would make me completely crazy. Marmalade is absolutely right. We get through this and we'll never forget the fact that we got through this together. Yes. It's funny how the conversation's completely changed now that I know when the date is over. You notice how we're all talking about it now as in almost past tense? It's not even past tense yet because we're not done. But we start feeling like we did something together, like we went through something together, and we did. We did something. It's It's cool. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that I did the best I could, man. Yeah. Take your vaccines, live your life, adapt where you have to. Don't be that's exactly it, dude. That's exactly where it is that I am now, you know? But I'm happy we're here, man. We did something extraordinary. I'm already beginning to get nostalgic. This whole idea of Muddy saying, I think I'm going to shed a tear that day, it's almost like I'm already feeling that. It's kind of awesome. Made friends, man. Of course, I wish I could have done this better. Of course. People's true colors have come out. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I look and of course I wish I could have done everything perfectly, everything, but things have gotten messy. I mean, it's completely impossible for things not to get messy. They've gotten messy. But I think I'm happy with the way it is that I've handled it. To me, that's what's important. I handled it really, there is honor to the way I handled it. I handled what I did. I handled this with integrity. I mean, we'll have plenty to talk about in San Francisco, that's for sure. All right. Black Country, New Road. When's the new album coming out? I know some of you are really excited about it. As a matter of fact, my understanding is that Black Country, New Road and Animal Collective are releasing new material this year. Right? So, you know how it is that we said that the Old Man Listens shows are going to go away? But they're going to be here only for things that I want to do? I think that it's safe to say that Animal Collective and Black Country, New Road are things that we're going to do. And it's funny because those are bands that would have definitely not been on my list of old mans once upon a time. You guys made them part of my list. I didn't even know Black Country, New Road until like a couple of months ago, maybe a month and a half ago. And now all of a sudden I'm saying, hey, when their new album comes out, guess what? We're going to do the old man. You know? Look, guys, the only thing that is that I can promise you is that I did my best. I absolutely did my best. And I'll continue to do my best. Always. Never fucking stop. I'm proud. February 4th, Animal Collective. Okay, well, let's get to work then. Let's see what we can do to get February 4th, the record as soon as possible. And yeah, you can count on that. You guys, tell me about the new releases. We'll do shows around them. Let me play some music for you, okay? I provide a great service, I'm glad. It's funny, you know, because when it is that I asked Nelson, is it me just getting into my own head or is there something wrong with me? And his thing, he said, you know, dude, I think you worry too much. As long as you're being genuine about whatever you do. And to me, that was the easiest question to answer. To me, when he said, it's like, you're never going to have to worry about that part. I'm never going to put it on. I don't know how. I'm always going to be 100% authentic. I don't know how to do it any other way. And it's the reason why things get messy. Because I don't try to put lipstick on a pig. You know? The right crowd sticks around. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the crowd sticking around, man. People are going to stick around. We've created a family here, you know? Homebrew. You'll be here to listen to the show? We'll keep you company, friend. Know that. You're an important part of what we do, homebrew. We love having you, man. What about the Tony Clifton? I'm still going to be Tony Clifton when I'm in the mood to be Tony Clifton. But you see, that's the thing that's a little bit difficult about this show, okay? Like, I don't understand how, like, I have a tremendous amount of respect, for example, for comedians. God damn, it's got to be hard for a fucking comedian. Going out on the road, what happens if they're in a completely miserable mood? They got to go on stage and they got to make people laugh. How do they do it? I don't know how, man. I don't know how they fucking do it. And the Tony Clifton thing is exactly a perfect example of that, okay? Or when it is that I start playing the heel, you know, the wrestling heel, or I start doing the villain and all. I put a lot of energy into that because I like it, because it's fun. But if people start expecting that, then all of a sudden it's not fun anymore. It's got to be honest. And that's why I doubted myself. That's why I asked. It's like, fuck, is there something wrong with me? I'm being calm. This is where I'm at now. I don't want to be Tony Clifton all the fucking time. I don't. You know? But I like Tony Clifton. Even though Tony Clifton is a complete fucking prick. That's what I love about him. I love the joke. I'm a massive fan of the joke. I'm a massive fan of the heel. You know? All right, what do you say I stop talking? I mean, I always do say it. I hope that the talking bits to the show are, keep you, I don't know if it's entertained, but keep your attention, I think. Okay? Because they're a part of it. They're a huge part of the show. That can't go away either. I mean, you're the guys I'm coming to see in San Francisco. You're the guys that are making the efforts to go out, jump on a fucking plane, do all this stuff. I give a shit about it. I give a shit a lot about it. Maybe mushroom therapy has helped me find some chill. Sure, maybe. Just like anything else, I'm just trying to get by, man. I'm no doctor. The reason mushrooms don't scare me is because they're natural. And people have been doing mushrooms for years, centuries. So it doesn't scare me. And because I'm not the kind of guy who likes to party, quote unquote. That's not why I do things. You know what I mean? I smoke pot because it's a headspace. It's a vibe. I do mushrooms because it's a vibe. You know? I'm not a party guy. Not anymore. It makes me proud that we've made friends from everywhere, man. Nightshade is natural too, just saying. What is nightshade, Campbell? I don't know what it is. I'm open to all of that. To me, it's not just about getting a high. It's not. All right. Let me play this music. Let me get some requests. We got a lot of them. Killing Jokes, Scorpions, Bob Log. God damn, Bob Log. Unicorn, Stereolab, Dino Jr., Idiota Civilizzato, Havoc, King Woman, Beatles, Run the Jewels, Ween, Year of the Cobra, Avalanches, LCD Sound System, Hot Chip. Do you think we're going to run out of music? You think we're going to run out of bad music? Fuck no. Out of all the names that I said, how many of you don't know half of them? That's why you tune into a show like this. You're going to enjoy the half that you know, and you're going to listen to the other half, and it's going to be good, and you'll enjoy it. Why? For two reasons. Number one, you guys are all open-minded people, so you already know to expect nothing, to expect everything. And number two, the people picking these songs are people with good taste. You guys got good fucking taste, man. VJ Hive Mind is absolutely a thing. And it's pretty beast, you know? So, let me go get those records for you, all right? Here's some Black Country New Road.
Juicing watermelons on the breakfast island, and with frail hands she grips the Nutribullet, and the bite of its blades reminds me of a future that I am in no way part of, and in a wall of photographs in the downstairs second living room's TV area I become her father and complain of mediocre theater in the daytime and ice and single malt whiskey at night, rising skirt hems, lowering IQs, and things just aren't built like they used to be. The absolute pinnacle of British engineering. I'm so ignorant now with all that I've learned. I'm so ignorant now with all that I've learned. sunglasses. I am the Fonz, I am the Jack of Hearts. I am looking at you and you cannot tell I am more than the sum of my parts. I am looking at you with my best eyes and I wish you could tell. I wish all my kids would stop dressing up like Richard Hell. I am locked away in a high-tech wraparound translucent blue tinted fortress and you cannot touch me. I am invincible in these sunglasses. Cars are going beep, beep, beep. And there are so many roadmen on this street. And they cannot tell that I'm scared. I am invincible in these sunglasses. I am modern Scott Walker. I'm a surprisingly smooth talker and I'm invincible in these sunglasses.
I got most of these records real fast. Crazy. Oh, by the way, I got the new Bonobo coming. We could do an old man of the new Bonobo, you know. I mean, Nelson's a fanboy, Jits is a fangirl. So maybe we can do that. We'll see. But that's coming. That's coming soon. All right. What are we going to do? We're going to start playing our sets. Black Country, New Road. I am very much a fan. You guys, man, I know that you say, it's like every day I come here and I learn a new band. Oh, yes. I know. I mean, but thing is that you guys, man, you guys have really introduced me to a ton of great stuff. And Black Country, New Road is one of them. No Future sent this one. All right, folks. We're going to go get going. We're going to have some avalanches. LCD sound system, hot chip. That's what's coming up next for our man Galata. I think right after that, if we want to keep electronic together, I don't know. No, we're gonna go in order, okay? And after that, we got another set. So right now we got an electronic set. Let's do Avalanches, LCD sound system, and hot chip for our man Dominic Galata. Newer patron, but you know how it is that we get some of the newer patrons and like they fit right in. You know right away. It's like, yeah, this is the kind of guy that or the kind of gal that likes it here. It's pretty simple. Music nerds are gonna like it here. That's what it is. Nerds. Not hipsters, nerds. Hipsters are going to leave eventually. The nerds know they're nerds. They're the ones who stick around because the topic never gets boring. It doesn't have to be a popular band in order for them to keep interested. They're not going to stop following because you don't stop following music. And as long as Vinyl Junkies and what I do over here is constantly a source of new music and culture, you guys are going to keep coming forever. And that's the part that Nelson was saying. It's like, well, listen, dude, as long as you got that, you never have to worry about that. Please understand that that's in my blood. I don't have to pretend. I don't do this for entertainment. This is who I am. I just turn on the camera. Love you guys. Really love you guys. Looking forward to meeting patron number 843. Where are you? If you like what we do, I encourage you to step up. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. You can listen to the show all you want. As a matter of fact, over the last while, I've made a point of welcoming lurkers, welcoming people who are not patrons, because I'm happy they're here. I do like the people that are not patrons. I do. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy that the show entertains you. My feeling is pretty simple. If you like it, you're going to be a part of it eventually. If you like it, getting you to spend $2 a month extra to become a part of the community is going to be nothing. You understand? So be a lurker as long as you need to be a lurker. I'm good with it. Really, I am. I promise. I really am. Okay? Because you guys will become patrons eventually when it's time. And I just want you to know that we'll have you when it's time. We've got people who were lurking for a year before they became patrons. Perfect. No problem. Okay? We'll be here for you. If you want to join the conversation, pull up a stool. Give us a chance to get to know you. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. All right, folks. Love you all. He spins records even when the camera's off. Yeah, there's music's on all the time here, man. All the time. All right, folks. Here's some Avalanches. Dark Side, I'm on Tobin.
Came alive. At the same time I planned my suicide. Literally I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in hell. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that a nigga chased my dreams, making anything that the world has like first come. 2014 when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she got gunned down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got mean, QLT, you better than my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best shit people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me.
Take care of your dreaming.
Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 meats, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. He's getting faded, hope getting faded. Aches, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. Man, my parents they took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back,
Take care of your dreaming.
back, take care.
Chase my dream, chase my dream.
Nigga, it was a dream.
And anything that the world has not seen.
We true?
Was a dream.
Take care of your dreaming.
Yeah.
When I turned 19, chase my dreams.
Gonzo, what do you say? We true?
Take care.
Love can't breathe.
friends. Step up, become a patron. You obviously enjoy it here. Yourself up to now, Fenry? So yeah, dude, listen. You're new, I'm glad that you're liking it. I mean it, listen as much as you want, okay? All I'm gonna ask you to do, Fenry, is respect the fact that chat's for patrons. You can decide whether it's worth your while to become a patron or not. I'm good with you listening for free forever if that's what you prefer. But, you know, there's got to be something special for the people who actually pay to be here. So that's the chat. Step up. Become one of us for as little as $2 or $5 a month, or just, you know, lurk until you're ready, if you're ready. You know what I mean? One way or another, we're cool. Okay? But the chat's for patrons. That's not me telling you to fuck off. That's me inviting you not to fuck off. All right? You make your decision, though. Just respect. Last song from Galata's set. Real happy he picked some Hot Chip. This is a great record. Let's play it. This Hot Chip record, it's so good.
I
patron, Kivame? No, right? Back to some electronic. This time, Jits's flavors. Jits knows our electronic, so I promise it's going to be good. Yeah, big love on picking Hot Chip. I have only one Hot Chip record. I don't know the other ones, but I really love this one. I got it as promo, and yeah, gets played pretty regularly, you know? Night and Day, best song on this record for me. You got me working night and day. Kivame, are you a patron? What it is that I'd like you to do is please respect what I said just a little earlier about the chat being for patrons. You can listen to the show as much as you want. However, the interactive part of the show is for the people who pay to be here. The chat is for patrons. I need you to respect that. Thank you. See? Now you can become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies is where you could do that. Thank you. You're still not answering my question though. Are you a patron? Yes or no? I'm trying to figure out if you're respecting the part that chat is for patrons or you're just acting like it doesn't apply to you. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. You understand? Okay, well, if you don't have a credit card, that's fine. And if you wish you could, I'm happy that you have your wishes. But what I wish more than that is that you respect the fact that chat is for patrons. I can't worry about people's inflation. I can't worry about people's credit. Chat's for patrons. That's it. The show's for everybody. But chat is the area that is for patrons. I need you to respect that. Okay, well, that's exactly it. Don't chat. You can listen as much as you want. I'm good with you listening. As a matter of fact, I'll welcome you to listen every day. But you need to respect the chat is for patrons. They're the ones that make it so that everybody else, like you, gets it for free. We gotta respect that. Or we gotta block you if you can't respect it. All right, let's see how this plays out. Beatles. We're going to play that. This is one of the weirdest requests that I have ever gotten from Dr. Gonzo. Because it's so normal. I'm used to him requesting shit like fucking Diamant de Galas. And it's kind of what I want him here for. He goes out and he requests a fucking Beatles song. It's like, what's going on here? I'll play it for you, of course. I mean, we're Beatles fans here. Brendan McNellis, are you a patron? I'd like to invite you to become a patron. If you like it, become a patron. If not, just chill, listen to the show, and welcome. All right. Life goes on, you know? Ba-dee-ba-da. Boom. Yeah. Can you guys help me welcome Fenry? Dude decided that he wanted to hang out. Stepped up. Like I said, Fenry, I was real cool with you listening to the show for free. But I'm glad that you stepped up and became a patron. You know why? Because I saw from the conversation that you're the kind of guy that understands that the conversation's a huge part of how you learn. It's way more interesting. So, Fenry, I'm glad we found each other. This is your kind of place, man. This dive bar is for music nerds. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. You, sir, Fenry, our patron number 843, Superior Creature.
Hello, superior creature.
Happy to have you. All right, I was going to go into Jits's set. That's Tamara is alive. I call her Jits because she does jujitsu and I never forgot it. So I called her jujitsu since forever, and now I call her Jits. And because she's kind of like, I don't know, my sister. Best friend / sister. Just somebody I love. All of you, man. It's nice to feel a connection with you, you know? I'm happy you became a patron, sir. I'm sorry I don't read Portuguese or speak Portuguese. But, no, dude, Fenry, it's like I said, look, man. When we started this entire thing with patrons and stuff like that, I used to have a much more confrontational approach. Mind you, a lot of it was shtick. It needs to be said. And it took me a while to kind of learn different. But I've kind of worked it out. And it's like, look, I like the people who listen to the show. I like the people, the fact that we keep each other company and all the rest of this. So, I mean, some people can't afford it. Whatever reason, okay? I think that if you like it enough, you pay for it. And if you don't like it, you can still listen to it for free. Literally. The only thing that's private for patrons is chat. And you can chat for as little as $2 or $5 a month. You know what I mean? It's literally pay what you can, but you gotta think that it's worth more than free. Because if you don't think it's worth more than free, then we don't want you here. We're looking for the real music nerds. We're not looking for just anybody. It's not a matter of making the $2. It's not about the fucking $2 at all. Not even for 1 second. It's a matter of finding the right people. And it's worked. Why don't we play some unicorns? Who will cut our hair when we're gone? I can't wait to meet you guys in San Francisco, man. Can't fucking wait.
We're more than horses. We're the unicorns and we're people too.
He's love, he's love, he's love, he's in my head.
Hey little boy, what you got there? Did you find it in the sandy ground? Does it emulate the ocean sound? Yes, I found it on the ground, emulating the ocean sound. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever, let forever be free. Hey little boy, come walk with me and bring your newfound mollusk along. It speaketh of the Trinity, can it gaze at the sun with its wandering eye? Yes, it speaks of the Trinity, casting light at the sun with its wandering eye. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever, let forever be free. You see, there are three things that spur the mollusk from the sand: the waking of all creatures that live on the land, and
found
with just
churches.
one faint glance back into the sea, the mollusk lingers with its wandering eye.
them live. I fucking love Bob Block 3.
Can't seem to face up to the facts. Tense and nervous, can't relax. Can't sleep, bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better. Run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh.
What a song.
You start a conversation, you can't even finish it. You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything. When I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better. Run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better. Run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh. Aïe, 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 aïe. Ce que j'ai fait ce soir-là,
Look at this. Look at what I got today.
ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là. Réalisons mon espoir. J'ai ma lance vers le croquet. Yeah. We are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh. Ay, ay, ay,
Amazing song. Good Vic Universe.
can't stop you 'cause I know why. You ain't smiling lately, dancing around. Come on down, come on down. Come on down, come on down, come on down. Come on down, come on down, come on down. Come on down. There's things I'd like to show you, but you don't even know you until you're a girl. There's things you gotta do here, reach a little thing too near, let 'em go, girl. It sits through all your feeling, they're not the one who's feeling it off, girl. It's all so thick and twisted. Please come help me fix it. Snap out of it, girl.
Awesome.
Come on down. 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 Come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on down.
Yeah. Lots of people would go out and say that Green Mind is Dino Jr.'s best record. These are the records that I kind of came up with. My favorite record from Dino Jr., though, and I know that that kind of makes me unhip. Everyone will, if you want hip points, what you do is you point to the SST catalog and all of that, and I have it. But where you been? That's the shit for me, man. That's the sweet spot. Where you been is just absolutely brilliant. You're Living All Over Me, of course, is great. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like Dinosaur Jr., man. Been around since forever. Yeah, Bug. I've had Bug since the CD days. All right. What am I going to play next? We're going to go with the Dark Side. We're going to go with Amon Tobin, Bonobo. We got some good electronic stuff coming in. Oh, yes. Atheum sent a Pile record here to the archive a week, 2 weeks ago. Hadn't really paid attention too much to it until I paid attention to it. He played a side of it, and it's like, okay, now I understand why I like this. So I was listening to that Pile record today, actually, as I was assembling my shelves, the new IKEA shelves. And I remember that when we played the Pile, I name-dropped Elephant Rifle. I told him, there's a band out of Reno, Nevada, not a big band, like totally fucking indie, not big enough for anyone to write about, but they're amazing. They're called Elephant Rifle. I know them because I got to know them through Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, and they sent me their catalog, and it's fucking awesome. So I'm going to play some for you, Atheum. It's coming. I'm near 100% certain that you're going to think it's amazing. Why don't we play some Dark Side? Get the Jitsa set. We got some Churches coming as well. Amon Tobin, some Bonobo. A bunch of stuff. The mushrooms are kicking in. The edible has kicked in. So I'm pretty much close to full Saturday night mode. Doesn't mean I'm going to, hang off chandeliers or anything. On the other hand, I'm feeling real good right now being here with all of you. So why don't we do this, okay? All right. Here's the dark side. the Stereo Lab. I don't have the first record.
When I feel like I'm blowing all my time, and it's hard to hit rewind. When I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Over and over, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Over and over, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Over and over, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Over and
I have the other two records. I don't have the first one. I have C, D, E, and F. I still haven't gotten to the metal set. It's coming. I'm sorry I fucked up. You're gonna get an extra song, though. When you plan for the sets to go together, just tell me, man. It just means you're getting an extra song, Jits. sometimes try to make it fit into other stuff, though. But people who want it necessarily, they're set a certain way. I'll respect it every time.